users. This is really loud. Hello, users. Let's get this shit on the road. Let's start driving on the road. We are driving. We are driving downtown with the users. The users and myself are going downtown with the speedrun.
Mandark. Girl, I better down the.
So it is 100 degrees for me right now. It's about 40 degrees Celsius for our Celsius friends. The heat index is upwards of into the 115 range. And yeah, so it's pretty hot. Suffice it to say. So if you see me sweaty, if you see me make weird gestures to try to cool myself, then that's why. The PU index, it's getting a noticeable decrease due to the weather, I will say. I'm trying to do a lot more cleaning, but it's kind of making it nearly impossible to do so. I like that the chair, or rather the sofa, is shaking as well. That's pretty funny. Just noticed that. I think so. That must be accurate. am a genius. Whew. Eureka! Eureka! There's been reports of both Russia and China working to get the oil off of the United States dollar. And if oil gets off of the United States dollar, that would be not so good. Because essentially, it would just make the USD just more useless. That combined with the fact that the Fed is just inflating the dollar at an even more tremendous rate than they were previously. That combined with the fact that the United States deficit and debt is just exploding out of control. It's creating an extraordinarily unstable economic environment. Mass graves? Hello, Leaf Shadow? It really is just the fact that the Trump administration was just the dumbest thing that's ever happened ever. Like, in the history of the country, this is just the biggest group of dumbass motherfuckers that have ever been in charge of anything. Like, at least the Bush administration had people that kind of knew the fundamentals of what they were doing. They were just evil motherfuckers. You know what I mean? The Trump administration is just fucking literally everything up. And a lot of it's going to be, like, unrecognizably destroyed. Turning my fan up. It's just way too hot right now. But I mean, honestly, if China were a sole superpower, I mean, it'd probably be better. Like, I'm not huge on fear-mongering, like, oh no, if China becomes more powerful, then we're all gonna become Chinese. Like, I'm not, like, I don't think that's, I think that's very unlikely to happen. I don't think China's gonna invade America like Red Dawn and just, like, take over everything. Like, I don't see that. I honestly would just prefer, if, like, this is, you know, why 2020 is so important, but just even if a Democratic president doesn't undo things like the AUMF, like, America's just too unstable. Because, like, at any point, we could get, like, another Trump-style lunatic and then just destabilize the whole globe. So, I mean, America just shouldn't be number one. And yeah, sure, I'm a communist that hates America, but, like, I mean, for real? America should be, like... America should be where our infrastructure is. 19. We should be the 19th as far as strength. Just like our infrastructure. I mean, obviously I prefer if there's no superpowers. Like, the concept of a superpower is just a little too much for me, preferentially. But in the short term, if we do have to have superpowers, America just does not deserve it. I just don't think China would do anything even close to what America's doing. Like, the problem here is that, like, people don't often quantify the amount of pain and suffering that's caused by the United States of America and their position in the world. Like, if China had America's position, and, like, I don't think they would be in 12,000 wars. I don't think we'd have hundreds of thousands of people, innocent people, being murdered unjustly. I just don't think that. Like, I don't think that they could get away with it in the same way that... And maybe they could, maybe I'm wrong, maybe that's just, like, the fundamental thing that happens when you're a sole superpower, but I mean... I find it hard to believe that any country could do that as effortlessly as America has. I think that they'd probably expand. I think that they'd probably try to control a lot of areas, but they wouldn't be hell-bent on destruction. I don't see why they would be. I don't see why they would find it fun to just drone strike thousands and thousands of innocent civilians. I just don't see that happening, but I mean, maybe I'm just not educated enough. I mean, that's possible. Anything's possible. I wouldn't necessarily say China's fashy. They're just really in-your-face authoritarian. I wouldn't necessarily say they're fashy. Their brand of authoritarianism is a little different. You also have to keep in mind that the ruling party is literally communist. Literally in the sense that that's their name, not literally in the sense that they're actually communist. I think it's more akin to Soviet Union-style authoritarianism than it is to Germany or American-style fascism. Or I guess a more direct, better comparison would be Japanese-style fascism. I don't think it's like Japanese-style fascism. Just a reminder that after Japan caused one of the, like, at least partially caused one of the most devastating events in literally human history, their emperor, who was pretty much one of the main reasons why it happened, did not face any charges whatsoever, and was still emperor up until I think the 1980s, and people actually liked him. They did a really epic propaganda campaign in Japan where they just shifted all blame to the government that at the time had no power. And then the emperor just stayed the emperor. That was the deal that they made. That was the centrist deal. is that, oh yeah, you know, sorry, we just literally almost destroyed the entire planet. I'm just gonna chill as the Emperor for another 40 more years, hope you don't mind. I can't answer that question in any sort of knowledgeable sense. I better make this one count. Also, a little fun fact. Did you know that all the nuclear the nuclear bombs combined with nuclear bomb testing has permanently contaminated every bit of processed steel on the planet forever? Forever meaning about 700 million years, which as far as we're concerned is forever. So there's a thing called low background steel, and this is steel produced before 1945. And low background steel is required to use in a lot of things. And eventually we're just going to run out of low background steel. So that's actually going to be a problem, probably in a few hundred years from now, I would assume. Maybe even 1,000 years. But eventually it's going to be a problem. And the fact that we literally just have irradiated the entire planet to some degree. And that's just changed a lot of things. Steel, S-T-E-E-L. You know, like steel. Like in a skyscraper. Steel. All steel is irradiated in the whole planet. That's just one example of things. Also, hey Baku. Baku! Just a reminder, Baku is now related to me. Baku is my sister, I think. Yeah, low background steel is required for a lot of medical equipment. So like, if we ever get to a point where we have like significantly more advanced medical equipment to the point where like, that could be a bottleneck, like say a few hundred years in the future, it's like, oh shit, we just literally can't have this because some dumbass motherfuckers dropped a bomb 400 years ago. And how just the fact that that's the power of a nuclear device is just incredible.
Dexter.
You're high? Really? I'm not high. Yo, one of my vape pens actually melted. Icky, get this. One of my vape pens literally melted to the point where I can't take the cart out. I'm not even sure if it's safe to even use, but I mean, I'm using it anyway. I'm not sure if it's safe to use, but I mean, I'm using it anyway. But literally, I can't take the cart out. It's just stuck in there, presumably forever. Like, I can still utilize it, and it functions, and it works. It's just I can't take the cart out. It's literally just stuck in there. The cartridge and the pen literally melded together. So I can't take it out. Oh, presumably all the parts are still in the functioning location for it to work, but I can't take it apart anymore. I mean, I probably could take it out, but I feel like if I did, I would break the pen, most likely. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fuck with it when the cartridge is empty. Like, worst case scenario, if I did break the cartridge, perhaps, I would just crack it open and just drink it all. Which, I mean, it's a lot. But, I mean, I would. I don't like bongs. They hurt my lungs. Yo, Baku, when do you guys come? Y'all should come up to DC already. What gives? Yeah, exactly. I mean, like I said, I'll fuck with it when it's a little less. I don't like smoking in general. It just really hurts my lungs. Irritates the shit out of me. Yeah, this is the one here. When I try twisting it, it's like, it's not like stuck in the point where it doesn't twist, but it's like, it twists slightly, but it just feels really wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like something in there is not correct. So, again, I just don't want to fuck with it. I don't want to fuck with it. I wonder how much a bus ticket from wherever the fuck you are to DC would cost. Presumably not that much. I hate being small. Just a reminder, by the way, to vote for Sunday Run Day if you have yet to do so. I'm gonna start ending the votes at whenever the fuck I wake up tomorrow. So, if you have yet to vote for Sunday Run Day, it's really important that you let your voice be heard. It's almost as important as voting for the presidential primaries, which is very important, especially for you, Nikki. As a North Carolinian, you gotta not fuck this up. I expect Nikki to go door to door. Baku, can you make sure that Nikki goes door to door and reps Bernard? Just a reminder, I saw Bernard in the flesh. I should have stuck around to do interviews, but I wasn't feeling too well. Sadly. Feeling ill at the moment. Not right now, I mean at that moment. I did not touch him, sadly. Though I would have if I could. So it seems that's the best one you want. Is the one that makes the boost refill more frequently. Yeah, that one's fucking... Wow. That one's OP. Yay! You lapped, bitch. It's not too bad. Dang, 58 sex. It's a lot of sex. Got him glistening. Jesus. Alright, let's see how this goes. If this goes well, I can save a fuckload of time. If this doesn't go well, I lose all my time. Place your bets. Dee dee. Let's say. So far, that is the worst possible scenario. Yep, this is not going to be a good run. It's over. Maybe next time. Are you fucking kidding me? There we go. Never bet on the gamer. Never ever. Are you fucking... That's not real? Those are fake physics? Alright, I'm picking it up. Picking something up at least. Something is being picked up. That's good. That's no good. That actually, no, that's no good. Hello? Am I banned? Was I just banned there? There we go. Not too bad. LPB here. Could have been better though. Could have been way better. not too bad. Blarg. So it's time for the best song in the game. I'm pointing the fan directly at me, so if that's annoying to you, my apologies. It's 100 degrees in my room. Please give me a break. Eureka! So just a reminder, by the way, that I will be doing some Doom at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's in an hour and a half from right now. I'll be starting Sunder this evening. Super genius power! I love how there's shit flying over the screen. For this, it really does make it way cooler. Just shit fucking everywhere. Oh my god, President fucking Bernard just unloaded a fucking epic ass motherfucking tweet. I have been dealing with the pharmaceutical industry for 20 years. I am their worst nightmare. Incredible. That is so fucking good. I love that. Fucking hell.
Oh, gee.
God bless Bernard. I made a secret new Twitter account that I will not give anyone just to follow Bernard. Because I love him. Alrighty. Let's go for round 2, shall we? It's pretty good for round 1. Finishing on at least 1 PB. Put the body or the fan on my body now, so I should stop getting into the mic as much.
Girl, I bet. Don't.
I love how the first and then also the last is the same. Makes a double dip interesting. Because you've got like a fucking 12-minute window of just no gameplay for a double dip. Cool. Fight to the cooties! Oh, I will. I will fight many cooties. Hotnap boys! Imagine utilizing a botnet. Grotesque. Radical? Off to a grand start. Good? Not bad. Eureka! This is too easy.
Dexter, you really are incompetent.
Ha ha ha! I better make this one count. If you shoot them fast enough, they seem not to do that weird thing where you have to, like, stun them. So that's the goal. Like this. God, the lag in this room is just incredible. Not bad, not bad. God, this really fucks your fucking wrist up. Oh! Forgot the split there. Which is a shame, because that was a good split, I think. He's good enough. It's hard because you have to hold the controller in such a fashion where you need to, like, have multiple buttons open at once. It's one of those things, you know? I'm not your grandpa! It's not a huge deal. It's not like I'm gonna die. And it's also like not like I'm gonna play this game ever again, so who cares? Who gives a shit?
Dexter. The back. Dexter.
I'm not your grandpa! Oh my god. What you got there? I'm abstaining for the most part. Wait until tonight. Reminder, 6 p.m. Thunder. If that name doesn't mean anything to you, then you're probably not going to enjoy it as much, but it is a Doom slaughter map. And they have new levels. I will not be playing the new levels tonight, as I will be starting from the beginning. And I will be easing into the new levels, like, you know, as they appear. So, yes. This evening will be Sunder for at least 3 hours. I could maybe push for a 4th hour. It really does depend on chat activity and how I feel. Sunder does get a little boring sometimes, but at the same time it also isn't always bad. So depends on the context, but at least minimum 3 hours. And I've got some ILs that I want to finish off for after that. God, that one's so fucking OP. For real? Vassar, have you voted for Sunday Runday? Or are you a bad citizen? Reminder to vote, vote, vote. I don't remember. I don't know. Cool. I think I may have broken splits because there is no fucking way I can save 2 minutes here in between the last like 2 segments. I disagree. I do not agree with that assertion. Fuck, I had the right thing and then I lost it. Damn it. This is too easy. Alright. Let's see how it goes. Okay, that's one. Spooky. Very nice. And then I got another one. Sadly, that was a little misplayed. Oof, that's not what I want. I'll take that. This is going well. Wow. All right, this is for once on planet Earth. Uh-oh. Wow, holy shit, that was fast. Excellent. That should be like a minute saved. Holy Christmas crackers. Jeez. Finishing strong. Happy, happy. Where's that gonna put me on the leaderboard? Third place, maybe? Third place is 33.59. I should really time how much loading saves on the simulator.
Oh,
Fourth place, though. Very cool. Alright, time to jam.
Dexter, it is obvious your mixing skills are sadly lacking.
Go, Dexter! All right! Yeah!
fuck that part up.
I did not expect this level of expertise.
I mean, I have prevent duplicate voting, so as long as you didn't switch emails, if it let you vote, then you didn't vote already. Vassara? So unless you switched emails, which I mean some people do. But alright, this is a good finisher. There you go.
Voila! I have disarmed the bomb's timer.
Do you really think for 1 minute I'd give up the real code?
My lad! 5, 4,
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
Huh?
What? Ooh. Mandark, you imbecile. You can't even program a simple countdown. You have forgotten whose laboratory this is.
Maybe this time,
Laboratory.
Dexter, but one day I will return and defeat you once and for all.
Doom sound. Speaking of which, Doom in approximately 50 minutes.
Genius will reign supreme.
And I'll see you then.